Sometimes the most dangerous people aren't the ones who scream. They're the ones who never flinch. I'm talking about the controlled philosophers. The ones who've mastered their mind, but sometimes could lose their soul in the process. Two types: the Stoic, the Theorist. The Stoic philosopher doesn't break, he doesn't beg, he doesn't speak unless it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? He lives by principles. He keeps his emotions in check. He's disciplined, is reliable, is efficient. You'd think it's free, but you have to look closer, because sometimes what you see isn't peace, it's suppression. Marcus Aurelius, I'm not sure if I said that properly, but Marcus Aurelius was the blueprint. But in modern times, Jocko, Willink, Ryan Holiday, and even David Goggins, I know, in his own brutal way. These men are powerful, they're sharp, and they're in control. But there's a dark side to it. And the dark side is, when you suppress everything, you don't become stronger, you just become colder. That's a cost to stoicism when it becomes a mask. You stop expressing pain, you start denying joy. You become someone who can endure everything but can't feel anything. But here's the twist. The world will praise you for it, call you a man, call you disciplined, call you unshakable. But sometimes, just sometimes, you are just numb to it all. Being calm doesn't mean you're healed. Being controlled doesn't mean you're free. And then there's the mind trapped in abstraction, the theorist. He's the one who doesn't feel his emotions. He categorizes them. He would explain grief as an evolutionary response. He will map outbreak like a behavioral algorithm. He will name every layer of psyche, but can't name what it actually feels. Think people like Noam Chomsky, Slavoj Žižek, Slavoj Slavoj Žižek, might be butchering his name. And sometimes Jordan Peterson, when he drowns in frameworks instead of breath. You see, the theorist is smart, probably too smart. So smart, sometimes he forgets how to be human. And this is his course. Course. C-U-R-S-E. Not like course like you're going to school, but please, pardon my anyways. This is his course. I know some of you are gonna laugh at that, but it's like, this is his course. Everything becomes a system. Even suffering, even love, even God. But life isn't a spreadsheet. And sometimes the map is not the territory. You see, I've been both. I've been stoic, sitting in silence because I thought expressing made me weak. I've also been the theorist, talking circles around my pain, trying to outsmart grief with language. Didn't work. These two types, they don't bleed out loud. They break quietly. That's why people don't see it coming. But the truth is, discipline without feeling is just mechanical. And intellect without embodiment is just ego with vocabulary. You do not need more control. You need more truth. If you've ever been a stoic, or the theorist, or both at the same time, drop an eyes emoji and subscribe if you're following the path. Next episode, the mystic and the awakened one. The ones who don't just think the truth, they become it.